Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Hi, welcome to your mid-June to end of June 2025 reading. We have a little spread out for you. Good news towards the end of next week, you having a very happy realization, looking at the bright side of things. And towards the end of the month, we have you letting go of something that has been burdening you, that you have been with for a long time. You know it hasn't been working. You've been making plans to leave, or maybe you've been having feelings that it needs to go, needs to be cleared out of your life. And it happens. It happens. Now, there may be a moment because of that where you feel a little bit like, "Ah! Am I going to be okay?" There's some fear. Always fear in the unknown. Don't worry. It's normal. But all of you are going to get through it. Okay. So if you would like to have your personal reading, your personal zodiac readings, it will be in the description below with a timestamp. We're going to get into the collective reading if you'd like to join me for that. And let's see what we have in store. Starting off mid-June, we have you having a realization that something ain't quite hitting. It ain't slapping. It don't taste good no more. I'm bored with it. It's a snooze fest, okay? It doesn't fulfill me. It's not giving to me the way it used to. The energy isn't there, right? And we're a little bit stressed out about it. We're like, is it worth bringing up? Is it worth fighting for? I don't know. I will say that this energy is a bit different from what we're releasing. There's a long-term energy that we are releasing in the end of June, towards the beginning of July. But this mid-June energy, I will say, personally speaking, is something that you have maybe been dabbling in, something that you have, it could be like a new connection that you have gotten to know. It could mean like a friend that you weren't quite that invested in. It could mean like a project that you started and you're just like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. I have you having a little kind of meditative session with it, spending some time alone, spending some time apart, having a lot on your mind, but we have you organizing it, and we have suddenly moments of realization of what we can do about it to make it fulfilling again. So that's really good. So this could have to do with relationships. This could have to do, as I was saying, things that haven't been in your life for that long, not a year, probably less than 6 months. It's coming to a happy moment towards the end of the week. So that's really good to see. We also have you changing the way that you perceive people's energy and emotions from a more selfless perspective. Like you're not letting it trigger you, because we have Pisces. Pisces is very selfless, very mystical and compassionate, very sensitive to energy, emotions, things like that. And then we also have Pluto here, and Pluto is about power, death, rebirth, and transformation, okay? So that's a changing how we interact with energy. And we have the first house. So this is identity, personality, ego, self-image, stuff like that. This is how we interact with the world around us. This is the light that we emit from the inside out, right? This is what people see. And so people are going to be seeing you much more compassionately because you are understanding them with compassion, and you're just picking it up, like you're getting these downloads. So that's really good to see. Really happy to hear that. I feel like you've been having a tough time maybe understanding people's emotions for a while now. Like, I don't want to say you didn't know, but you didn't have the feeling, and now you're getting kind of this energy sharing moment, and you know what to do with it. You know how to work with it. So very healing to be around you this month. You're going to be really cheering people up as well. I like to see that. Now, towards the end of the month, we have that energy of you releasing something, right? Something you've been doing for a long time, years and years and years, okay? That's the energy. We have this patience, hard work, consistency. You got good at it, but I feel that you have explored it enough. And we know that because we have justice here. This is divine truth and understanding, as well as order and law. So a very serious conversation with ourselves or with another. And we're doing it from a place of love, right? We're doing it from a place of love. No harm, no foul. Hey, this isn't quite working out for me. And There's something else I want to commit to. There's something else that I want to pour into. And it's a little bit risky. It's a little bit risky. Some of you are going to be like maybe amicably breaking up with people. Some of you are going to be quitting jobs. Some of you are going to be, what's something else you could release? Like it could mean that you're moving. You know, some of you are moving. Some of you, you know, it's a major transition that's happening because you know that there's something better for you, but it's still a risk. It's still a risk. And there's going to be a little bit of fear after you let go of it, but there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. The only thing to fear is fear itself. Okay? You got this. Okay. Alrighty. I trust that you are capable and know that you're worthy of everything. We're going to get into the individual readings. Go ahead and look into the timestamps. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you there. Taurus, hey, welcome to your mid-June reading. Trust yourself. You've been planning for a long time to take a leap, to commit to something maybe that you didn't know is meant for you, but you hope it is. You pray it is. You think about it all the time, and there's some conflicted energy, okay? There's an energy of being a little bit overwhelmed, overstimulated, but we know what will bring us peace. So that's what we're working with. Let's go ahead and get into the individual cards here. We have your challenge being the Two of Cups. And by the way, Taurus, if you like any of the decks I'm using, they will be in the description. Also, I will say that this is a general reading for the sign of Taurus. So if this is not resonating with you at all, it's probably not meant for you. And that's okay. That's okay. There could be a message though. You know, stick around. Maybe you will hear some sort of advice or something where you go like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. But when it comes to the particulars, never try to make it fit, okay? Alrighty, now challenge Two of Cups. Now, what is the Two of Cups? These are the things that we pour our love into wholeheartedly. There's no half-assing with the Two of Cups. It's a full ass, okay? So these are relationships, so deep bonds. This could be a best friend. This could be between, you know, father, child, mother, child, any relationship that you feel a deep connection to. Could be a partner. Could be a partner. Now, it can also mean yourself. I will admit that. It can mean yourself. If that fits the bill for you. If you're single, this could mean that you're trying your best to, like, not be single anymore. That's the energy. That's the energy. So I will say that's challenging you for the next 2 weeks. Your advice is to pick your peace. Pick your peace. Pick what makes you feel safe, secure. And remember when I said, like, you've been planning something and you know that you need to take that leap. You know, you need to just act on it, do it from a place of love. I was bringing that up earlier in the collective reading. You are very good at planning, Taurus. You understand what makes you tick. You understand what makes you feel stable and secure. You know who you are. And I just feel that we need to say it, even if it hurts. Now, here's the thing. It's going to hurt you more than these people. It's going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt the situation at all. In fact, I see this being received with so much love. Now, why do I say, like, you need to say something, you need to share something, do something? Well, we have Taurus here. That's you. That's you. Taurus is about peacefulness. It's about stability. It's about structure, routine. We also have the third house, communication, language, sharing, right? As well as Saturn. And Saturn is about discipline, boundaries, sometimes punishment, sometimes karma, okay? And so universe is saying, hey, this needs to happen. And you're feeling that frazzledness. You're feeling that electricity and that stress and that energy come in. And it's just to kind of put some fire under your butt, okay? It's just to put some fire under your butt. Give you a little so that you actually do it. And it's all in your head, okay? It's all in your head about how everything's going to unfold poorly. No, it's going to be great. It's going to be great because you are very good at finding your footing. It's like the energy I'm getting is like a cat that has 9 lives, and you fall and you land on your feet. You're good. You always do. And so trust yourself. Trust yourself. honor that about yourself because you deserve to feel peaceful and at ease and just to breathe, okay? So whatever focus you have right now about seeds you want to plant, new projects you want to try, new people you want to talk to, this is your sign to go for it because you will be met with a lot of love. Now, let's get into the particulars. What can you look forward to? We have the Page of Wands. So this is inspiring moments. I feel that someone will say something where you go, that's the push I needed. That's the push I needed. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you, universe, for putting that in front of me. It's almost like a video or like a meme shows up on your For You page, or you're watching TV and they're in the, like a movie is in the same exact situation you're in and you're just like, what? Okay, and it tells you everything's going to be okay. And so you may finally decide to take that leap, and it pushes you into a very, I want to say, hopeful energy, but also just you knowing what you need to do and actually doing it. You know, no longer am I in this patience and planning energy. Now I'm in an energy of action because, baby, I need to rest and I deserve to feel safe. I deserve to relax. Now, am I saying like you're going on vacation? Could be. Could be. Could also mean that you're taking a break from somebody, a little breather. It could also mean that you're letting go of a job, starting a new one. You know, anything where we're releasing and we think it's gonna like be really bad and we're betraying somebody, you know, but we're not. You're not betraying anyone. You're honoring yourself. Always remember that. Always remember that. I have to learn that the hard way. But now I have that love inside me. Thank you very much, Taurus. I wish you the best. Hey, I will be doing a donathon if you want to come to that. It'll be fun. We're going to do a lot of stream activities, have some donation goals as well to get me do some fun stuff. A lot of raffles, a lot of private readings. If you'd like a private reading, you're welcome to order that from my Ko-fi. That is linked below. And remember that you are never alone and you are loved. Thank you, Taurus. Bye-bye. Virgo, hi. Thank you so much for coming. How are you? I'm a little bit worried. Are you okay? Are you okay? I see you breaking your own heart. Are you exposing yourself to a lot of energy that you know it's really stressing you out? Maybe we're looking at the news. Maybe our algorithm is exposing us to a lot of information that makes us feel a little bit hopeless. Could have to do with love. Like maybe you're seeing like men always cheating or like women always cheating, you know, something like that could be coming in. I just see heartbreaking information swarming you right now, making you feel a little bit defeated. And it has to do with your routine. It has to do with what you're used to, what you have allowed in your life. But good news is you're going to realize it. Okay, you're going to realize it. You're going to see what's not working. You're going to make the necessary changes and you're going to stand up for yourself. So let's get into the particulars about the reading. Thank you so much for being here. I promise it's going to be okay. By the way, this is a general reading for Virgo. So if this is not resonating with you, don't worry. Don't try to make it fit. It's probably just not meant for you. That's okay. Other readers, other readings later, as well as maybe you're just not ready for a message, and that's okay. That's okay. Now, your challenge when it comes to the next 2 weeks, we have the King of Pentacles as well as the Six of Swords. So what does that mean? King of Pentacles is someone who protects their energy, their peace. They know when and where to invest and when not to, okay? When not to is the very, very important piece here to the King of Pentacles. They know when something is a bad investment. They know when if I put my energy here, it's going to lead to this. So, no, because we never get a challenge unless we can overcome it. With the Six of Swords here, this is about letting go. This is about moving on. This is making a necessary transition. Anything that you are casting your energy into, paying attention to, spending time on, that just is making you have this energy of defeat, maybe making it difficult for you to enjoy your reality right now, I want you to know it's hard. It's hard to take those swords out of your heart. It's hard to see them. It's hard to yank them out of your chest. Ah! But you're doing it because you know you need to. You know you deserve to. You know that it is an act of self-love, self-righteousness, self-actualization, and no one's going to save you except yourself. And so can you love yourself enough to be your own hero? Because that will inspire you later, the future versions of yourself. Think about the you that's going through a similar hardship. And you think back and, she thinks back and she's reminded, or they, I say she because that's my pronoun, right? They think back to their to their past and they go, I've done this before. It's not as bad as I think. It isn't as scary as everybody makes it out to be. I'm capable, I'm worthy, and I know I can do this because it's not my first rodeo. That's why we're experiencing this. And that's why, and I say this because your outcome is having a legacy. So this is going to happen again in the future. Now, if it's not going to happen to you, and that's not to scare you, okay? Life is like this. Life has its ups and downs, and you're going to encounter similar obstacles, but you're going to have the knowledge necessary to do something about it. So I do see you like in the long-term future, because this is about legacy, roots, the family. You are going to be teaching people how to prevent this, okay? So this is like our kids, our friends, our family. I don't know, our dog, so we know what to do now. And it's because we had the bravery to take these swords out. Now, we do have the energy of the third eye, so we're getting a lot of downloads. It's possible that the universe is pushing you in this direction, giving you subtle nudges. Are you seeing signs? Are you seeing synchronicities? What are you seeing? Because they're definitely coming towards you. You may have been having very intense dreams telling you like, bitch, let's go. Or like, bitch, you can do this. I believe in you. Very beautiful dreams I see that have been coming forward. Maybe you're seeing, past on loved ones. Maybe you're seeing your old best friend, or maybe you're back in high school at a time when you were happy, if you were happy in high school. Not me, but sorry, this isn't about me. I am a Virgo moon though, but anyways, yeah, there's something that you just know, and maybe you've done it before. Maybe you've done this before as well because of that legacy card, but it's okay. You're capable. You can do this. It'll be fine. It's not as scary as you think, and you will be in a better time where it's more healing, more nurturing, around energies that uplift you, that care for you. So we do have a Libra here. Now, Libra, as I'm sure you know, I know a lot of you are into astrology. Libra is about balance and harmony, sometimes reconciliation as well. It can also mean being indecisive. So I wanted to bring up the negative aspect because we do have the South Node, and this has to do with comfort, habits, karma, patterns, past life stuff. And so this could mean you have done this before, and they want you to wake up and make that decision. We have the 7th house, partnership, relationships, contracts. This could be a soul contract thing. Maybe you've been through this loop 100 times, and now is the time to make it different. Now's the time to say to this devil in your life, we all create our own devils, by the way. No one's really a big baddie. They're always just a teacher. So try not to let fear control you. Try not to let your bad habits swarm you or engulf you. Now, here's a message that I'm getting, which, have you ever heard of the saying? A ship does not sink if water does not get in. And water represents emotion. Water represents like emotion. And I'm seeing like an ocean. I'm seeing a ship. And you trying really hard to navigate these waters. And so there's some emotion that what you're exposing yourself to is just putting on you energetically. Like you're highly empathetic, highly sensitive right now. And we're understanding that if we separate and cultivate our own peace, especially through a routine, where we're like, okay, this can't be my reality anymore. I gotta do something. Well, that's when the healing comes in. And no, you can do it. It's really not as scary as it seems. I promise. I promise. I swear, pinky swear. You can do it. Thank you very much, Virgo. I wish you the best. If you like, I think I told you, if you like the decks, it's in the description. I'm also going to be doing a donathon. If you'd like to help me out, we're going to have some really fun goals, really cute streams, some raffles, get some free private readings, stuff like that. Also, if you'd like a private reading, you're welcome to check that out. It is on my Ko-fi. It's linked below. Thank you very much. And remember that you are never alone and you are loved. Bye-bye. Capricorn, investing in your peace so that you can do your creative endeavors will bring you a lot of luck, okay? Also, thank you for coming to your mid-June to end of June 2025 reading. Hey, what's up? Now, I will say that we do have some heavy-hitting messages for you. We're getting aggressive. I like it. It's good to take action. It's good to go forward. It's good to have that drive, that desire, that courage. It's good. And I say that because we have some Mars energy coming in. And I do feel that the Sagittarius moon is going to impact you to bring in action and change that you know will lead to your betterment. And we're just like not caring about what people are feeling. Like, that's your problem. And that's not to say that you don't care. You do really care. Okay, you care so much. You're a very loving person. I got that from that energy. You're very thoughtful. You want to do right by people. You are always thinking about, your morality before you take action. But in this case specifically, there's so much hype. There's so much excitement that if people feel some type of way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's get into the particular cards. Thank you so much for sticking around. Also, tell me what you got going on, especially if things are resonating. Oh, and I've been trying to do this disclaimer more, so I apologize. I'll get to it soon. It is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn, so if it's not resonating, then it might not be for you, and that's okay. Never, ever try to make it fit. Come next time. Go to another reader. Check out my other videos. Whatever you gotta do. I do hope I see you again, though. Okay. All right. Your challenge. Whenever you get a challenge, so we can overcome it, as I always say, is the Hangman. See it from a new perspective. Look at it from your lens of betterment. Okay? Ignore what people have to say. Who cares? Doesn't matter. And I already see you doing this, okay? I already see you doing this. You're going to complete this effortlessly. But some of you, it may bother you a little bit. Just a little bit. We have some deception and envy. Somebody doesn't want you to do something. Somebody thinks that you, don't deserve it. You weren't worthy of it. It's not your time yet. What are you doing? But you know it is. You know it's time to do it. So who cares what they have to say, what they think? You are focusing on what could be, what you can create, your potential, your ideas, and you're going to do it. Your advice is the 8 of Cups here, and this is leaving behind what is no longer fulfilling you, okay? Things are not filling your cup up. They don't feel loving. They don't feel passionate. They're not hitting, okay? They taste bad now. They taste bad now. We have a more refined palate. And so walk into the uncertain, Capricorn, because it will be rewarding, and step into this aggressive drive, right? It's okay to be a little bit competitive. If I'm honest, some of you, okay, I have a friend who's a Capricorn and they hate Leos. Okay, they feel some type of way about Leos. Shout out to that one Capricorn watching, their best friend or their girlfriend's a Leo, and they're like, what? Anyways, there's some Leo energy here. I'm really getting it, where we're being fueled by people's jealousy. We're like, ha, I win. It feels really good. I like it. Now, you are really kind of picking up on the little things right now, because we have Piscean energy, and that came in the beginning in the collective energy. If you watched it, very selfless, very mystical, very compassionate. But the key word here is sensitive. Sensitive to energy, sensitive to emotion. okay? We see how people are reacting to us, not just with our eyes, not just with context clues, but energetically. And it's kind of feeling good. Like, they thought I couldn't do it. They thought I wouldn't, but I did. But I did. We also have the fifth house, which is self-expression and fun. Big on the fun. And so I see us really like picking up speed, taking action, especially when it comes to like our own betterment. Cause like, damn, do we need to sit down? Do we need to sit down? Our legs hurt. Our legs hurt. Okay. Now, here's where we get into the particulars. These are kind of like the energies that we're working with. This is where I get, it may not resonate with everybody, but if it does, then hey, maybe it's a little scary. I've been having people say like, how did you know? I love when that happens. Let me know when that happens to you in the comments. Like, please. I want the inflated ego too. It feels good sometimes. Anyway. I'm stepping into your energy, okay? And it just feels like so much fun. I'm like this because this is how you're gonna feel. Very goofy, very silly, very energetic. And it's because we're so happy about moving on from this, okay? It was in the beginning. It's coming up here now, okay? We have the King and Queen of Cups. So this could have to do with the relationship. The King of Cups is somebody who is very empathetic, and the Queen of Cups is somebody who's very healing. And so this person is welcoming space for you to heal, and this person is taking action for the healing to take place. They're creating the space of healing, they're doing the healing. And so it's a really beautiful synergy coming in where two people are definitely seeing eye to eye finally. I think that this is separate from this situation, but I will say a little bit of this energy, a lot of this energy. I get the energy of like you're being this King of Cups, you're creating this safe space for someone to open up, and it's really healing. Now, some of you, we do the Devil card. That's your card. That's your card. Don't worry. I know some of you are like, what? I'm the devil? It's not that. It can mean negativity. It can mean fear, but it also means contracts. It also means tying yourself to something, dedicating yourself to something. I will say that this is like the opposite of the Lovers, right? The Lovers has to do with choice. This is a little bit more like, I have to do this. I need to do this energy. So you may have like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of you are driven by this needs to happen. This needs to happen. And that's your truth. And that's your truth. And you're going to run with it. It's like, in order for me to live the life that I know I deserve, this has to happen. But it's always a choice, right? It's always a choice. It doesn't have to happen, but that's how you're feeling. That's how you're feeling. Okay. Okay. And you're gonna pick up that truth. You're gonna wield it. You're gonna make it yours. And I say that because we have, coming up towards the end of the month, we have the King of Swords. Now it does mean planning your future, right? But this is you using this information and knowledge that you gathered here in the next week to really solidify the changes that that needs to be done, all right? This is having tough conversations. This is this energy, right? We have the Five of Wands. This means gossip. Somebody's talking. Somebody's talking, okay? We even have the bullies in our life. We have people speaking negativity, and then we also have people who are just like talking about nonsense. It doesn't matter. And you're up here in the clouds on your throne like, oh, I've got better things planned. You haven't seen anything yet. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I hope that you enjoyed that. I had a really good time. I like this energy. I think you should keep this up. I feel like this is when you get shit done, when you're in this like joy of you thought I wouldn't do it. And then I did. So I wish that energy to you. I do. And I hope that I can like share it. I hope seeing this gives you that feeling, because it really is going to put things into gear for you. I mean, there's a lot of good luck coming in, especially when it comes to your connections, I feel, and the way that you like share your light with people. Because we're understanding a lot. Okay. Thank you very much. I wish you the best with everything you are endeavoring. I will be doing a donathon soon if you'd like to come support me on my stream. And if you'd like a private reading, please check out my Ko-fi. It is linked below. Bye-bye. I love you. Remember that you are never alone and you are loved. See ya.